Call meeting of the IDA to order at 12 noon on October 16th, 2025. Roll call. Alex Reber. Here. Everett Hamilton. Here. John Foley. Here. Matt Steck. Doug Rickards. Here. There was no executive session held before the meeting.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Maybe we reported doing this. As if you recall, during the last meeting, we did recess to go to the executive session.
During EDC.
Okay.
So
You're absolutely correct.
Is there any public participation on any of the agenda items? Hearing none. The minutes have been sent around for review. Is there a motion to accept the minutes?
Second.
Any discussion on the minutes?
Just that I was absent, so I'll abstain.
Okay. Is there, so the approval of the minutes, those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, nay.
One abstention.
One abstention. Moving on to the approval of financials. I understand the approval of financials needs to be tabled since they're not ready just yet. So is there a motion to table the financials for June, July, August, and September of 2025?
So moved.
Second. All those in favor of tabling the financials, vote aye.
Aye. Aye.
Those opposed, no. Moving on to the solicitor's report and action items.
I'll report.
Is there any new business? Going to old business. I understand there is an update on the solar project.
Last time I reported that the purchaser was continuing to work on engineering matters, and they were awaiting a structural engineering plans or design. And this week they reported that they received those and reviewing them, going through and making sure that all permitting and everything is in place for how they plan to use it. With that, that was like the major thing that we were being told that they were waiting on. So it seems like, things should start to forward. They're wrapped up their due diligence or things that they've been working on, but particularly their structural design plans. You have anything, George?
Any questions?
Have they secured their financing? Is this a cash deal or? Because it's been going on a while. I just want to make sure that hasn't expired.
Right.
If they have it.
Good question. So initially, when Coral Reef, came in, it was just them. But now they have like additional investors. But we can confirm that all of that is ready to go. The way they're talking, since they got these plans in place, that they are ready to move forward.
Moving on to the gaming program update.
applications were received. Received over 250 applications, close to $22 million in requests. We set our gaming public hearing dates. They will be held on December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 15th, and 16th from 3 to 9:30. Shortly here, the applicants will be notified if they receive a public hearing. We're just moving forward with the program.
Is there an update for the DCIB? The Small Business Loan Program.
Yes, we request from Men in the Kitchen Restaurant and Lounge, 606 North 2nd Street, Steel Firehouse Restaurant. House 9, working in 10 as well. Underwriting, looking at financials. Request would be for a more aggressive AM schedule, 24 months, 5%. Remaining on property, equity, $126,000 equity. It's only 50 some secure that asset. So that's about 200 units.
Part of that discussion, one of the things we talked about was adopting a more formalized policy for the loan committee and how this is reviewed and worked on. George has been in contact graciously with Melissa Stone, who's runs the CREDIC loan program, and we have reviewed those documents, and George is working on reviewing them and putting something together, and we should have something hopefully to vote on, and adopt formally at a future meeting. We would have liked to have that today, but with the gaming grants and everything going on, there just wasn't time to get it across the finish line. But want to make sure we have a formal and thoughtful process that's easily understood. There was a more formal and thoughtful process, it just wasn't formally. I do feel like we are protected as an institution because of the collateral on the loan, which, when you looked at previous criteria and what they used, that scores very high on this. So mitigates this.
Discussion, questions? Is there a motion to approve the loan for the Men in the Kitchen Restaurant and Lounge?
So
Any second?
Second.
All those in favor of approving the small business loan for Men in the Kitchen Restaurant and Lounge, vote aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. Is there any correspondence or miscellaneous items? Any comments from the board? Any public participation?
If you, my name is Pamela Parson. If without microphones, you're going to need to speak up. It was very hard to hear you, Ron. And we're not going to be able to hear what you have to say, especially folks who have your back to us. And I don't think it's going to translate to the video either. So since you don't have microphones, you're going to need to speak up.
Yeah, I used the YouTube audio from last meeting. to do
So
my
these
internet.
aren't on.
No, they are on, they're on.
Any other public participation?
I just wanted to say hello, and I'm popping in, kind of trying to pop into each board once a year, kind of pop in and say hello, and thank those who are serving on the board. I've got another meeting to get to, but I just wanted to thank you for your service to the county, and yeah.
Thank you, Commissioner. Is there a motion to adjourn? Second. All those in favor of adjournment, vote aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. I call to order the meeting of the Dauphin County Economic Development Corporation at 12:09 on Thursday, October 16th, 2025. Roll call. Alex Reber. Here. Everett Hamilton. Here. John Foley. Here. Matt Steck. Doug Rickards. Here. Is there a report on the executive session from last month's meeting?
Yes, at last month's meeting, the board recessed for an executive session to discuss confidential financial matters.
there any public participation on the agenda items for today's meeting? Minutes have been sent around from last month's meeting. Is there a motion to approve those minutes? Second. Any discussion on the meeting? All those in favor of approval of the minutes shall vote aye. 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 Those opposed? No. And there is one abstention. The acceptance of the financials, again, we need to table the financials for June, July, August, and September of 2025 until they are ready. Is there a motion to table the financials?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor of tabling the financials shall vote aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? No. Solicitors report and action items.
I do not have a report, thank you.
New business.
New business, yes. So, the EDC has the capacity to be a pass-through for RACP requests. We have multiple entities in its office that have the ability to do that. 501c3s. So EDC, obviously, the IDA, you can get pass-through as well. Our redevelopment authority also. So we get a lot of requests from companies to be a pass-through. I don't know what, I think we're effective. I mean, that's why they're coming to us. I'm not tooting our office is formed, but there's a reason they're coming to us and not going to other entities to be a pass. So that being said, we have two today for the EDC. Harrisburg Christian School, they're applying for a $4 million RACP grant. Total project cost of $11.15458 million. This project involves some construction for new educational and multi-purpose facility, HVAC, plumbing, fire protection, electrical system installation, accessibility and safeguard upgrades, and some engineering project management services. So it's a good project, and we have support for the project. So that would be the first one. Second one is Oak Creek Hospitality. It's a $2.4 million project. The RACP request is $1.2 million. And this is more of hotel renovations, site development, drainage, stormwater management improvements, and local transportation access, new and improved access roads, intersection upgrades, internal circulation improvements. That would be the request. And like I said, we're just passed through. It's not our grant. It's a state grant. It's run by the OMB office of the state. And it's a successful program that helps a lot of for-profit businesses, profits. And this is so that's the request. And like I said, the motion is just for pass-through entity.
And just to edify the public, you know, there is a fee that's charged that's standardized, and you feel confident that you are able with staff capacity to do the work, and also that the fee is appropriate to cover staff costs, correct?
Correct. We're not like creating, in a sense, we're not drafting the application. They do hire consultants who they have internally to the capacity to manage the program. We're more just assigning the documents, being the pass back end.
Part of the pass-through activities for the EDC office, from the requirements of the Commonwealth's program, a resolution, an agreement, statement of compliance, being a council. So those are some of the items that are required and part of the sort of administering as being the pass-through.
Any other discussion? Questions? Is there a motion to approve a pass-through for the Harrisburg Christian School application?
So moved.
Second.
I'll second, okay.
All those in favor of the approval of the pass-through for the Harrisburg Christian School shall vote aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Is there a motion to approve the pass-through for the Bow Creek Hospitality application?
So moved.
Second. All those in favor of the approval of the pass-through for the Bow Creek Hospitality shall vote aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. Moving on to old business. Staff program. Is there an update on the CDBG home program?
Was that closing date of the application?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow at 4:30, 4 o'clock. I don't know how many applications we received.
Yeah,
There's only a few.
not a lot.
Probably get a bunch more. People wait to submit the applications. So we'll see what happens. Give you an update on that next month.
Any update on tourism?
Program once again will open January 1. And the portal system, that's strictly electronic, there's no paper, no hard copy paper applications anymore. So it's a pretty seamless process.
We're working on a notification here soon to send out to the list that we have to notify people that it's opening. And the website will be updated in the near future.
Any correspondence or miscellaneous items?
No, so
Any comments from the board? Any public participation comments?
So hard to hear.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second?
All those in favor of adjournment shall vote aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. It's the nerves.